problem at work, right? And so the first thing that came into my head when this idea popped up is, do you guys remember, maybe like, I feel like it was a few weeks ago, but time's also flying by because of Corona, so it might have been a few months ago. But that there were a lot of people coming out to support like doctors and nurses who had like swimsuit pictures up, right? Because it was like I believe it was like one or two like
Oh
really
yeah.
either misogynistic or just general like
Yes.
dick-headed people. Yeah, particularly know what I'm talking about. But
I think it was like people, really old doctors were telling younger doctors, younger female doctors, not to wear lipstick and eyeliner or something because it's unprofessional.
it was the lipstick and
Something.
eyeliner, and it was also just having like pictures of themselves at the beach in a swimsuit on social
Right.
media, like
Yes.
on their Instagram or on their Facebook,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
because it supposedly is like, it's unprofessional or reflects poorly on you. And there was a lot of backlash from that, in my opinion, very understandably, because it's like, hey, person going to the gym and taking a picture of themselves in their gym attire, or person going to the beach and taking themselves in a picture of themselves in a swimsuit, does not in any way reflect their work at work, or like reflect their work at a hospital or in a medical setting, um or really any other workplace setting, nor should their personal life affect their professional life when it has literally nothing to do with each other, right? So I guess the big thing I want to ask is, like, to what extent do you feel like that is or isn't applicable to your workplace, right? Whether it's like maybe more applicable for like positions like a CEO or any sort of chief officer, versus like if it's maybe more career dependent, right? Depending on what field. So what do you guys think?
So I think that if you're in a more public eye, like if you're a politician, um, or you're, I don't know, fuck, if you're in the public eye a lot, right, and you represent a company, um, then I think it would be a good idea to probably have your account on private, because regardless if it's not the doctor's place to tell you that it's unprofessional, even though it is fine, right? You're allowed to have a personal life. There's always gonna be people looking at you kind of weird and giving you flack for it. Even though I don't agree to it, even though I don't agree, I think it's a good reason to have private accounts. That's why all my shit is private.
No, I agree. I don't think honestly it shouldn't affect it, right? In like the social media life that we have today, everyone posts at least something about their personal life online that definitely isn't like always work friendly, right? And the thing is, it's not meant to be work friendly because you're not at fucking work,
It's social
right?
media, right?
Right? Like you're not at
It's a
work.
brave statement you're making, Nikib.
Damn, bro. Sometimes the obvious it hits you hard.
What's that stupid ass saying? Common
Occam's
sense
razor.
isn't
Oh, never
common. God,
mind.
I hate that saying, but
Common
it's
sense
true.
is a commodity nowadays, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a valued commodity. But the thing is, there are people like that. And the thing is, what I would say to those people, right? I would say, yo, bro, it doesn't fucking matter. But the thing is, it does matter to those who are affected by it, of course, right? In your own head, everyone has their own perspective.
Yeah, I
Me,
think you should
I don't
be.
think
Oh,
I.
sorry.
No, no, no. I don't think my accounts are private, but I don't think, like, I hope that my social media does not come back to bite me, um, because even if it does, I'd be like, what does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
fair. Rafi, what
Like,
do you think?
affect me.
So I hope I never have to like think about like, oh, my actions on social media could affect, my job in any way. I hope it never reaches that point, but like I feel like I'm the type of person where like I'll be very cautious about which one of my coworkers I have on social media, like who I'll let follow my Instagram and all that, because I don't want to like have people at work have like a different perception of me because of something I posted. I mean, I don't really post about social media, but like like I just don't want that to happen. But like it is like one of those things where like I might have to like pick and choose who I like interact with from work and social media and all that.
That's interesting that you bring that up, because I've that's kind of just made me realize that out of all four of us, I'm the only one that's public on like Instagram, right? I'm specifically using Instagram as an example because I think it's fair to say Facebook is dead as hell for anyone our age that isn't our
Yep.
parents, right? Um, And I do see the value in what all of you are saying, and that like, hey, you keep it private so that no one can, like, the only people that can see your private life are the people that you want to see your private life. But my mentality has always been a little bit different in the sense that it's like, hey, this is a picture of me at a vineyard. Like, I look good in this picture. This is why I posted it, right? If you have a problem of my picture of me in a vineyard, please take it up with my Department of Complaints, right? And it's like, I can't help you with
Trash
that,
can.
right?
The trash can.
Like it's sort of like a, if like, here's a silly hypothetical, right? But it's like, if a new coworker were to talk to me at work, and we were to talk about work, maybe make small talk about the weekend, great. If that coworker were to then go home, find me on Instagram, and be like, why didn't Tami talk about his experience at the vineyard or the beach with me? It's like, bro, because we're not there yet. We didn't talk about it. We're not cool like that, right? Like, as silly as that sounds to say it, like, if you want to bring it up and be like, hey, Tami, how was your experience at the vineyard? I'm gonna be like, great. You only found that out because you were looking at my social media, which I don't have a problem with because it's public and it's fine. You have the right to do that. But I also have the right to look at you and be like, you're being really weird right now. You're being very strange.
Yeah,